Everyone has their own journey, their own calling, their own path. Your goal in life is to figure out what that calling, that journey, and that path is. Now, this is an intuition instinct. Whatever your journey or path is, you cannot ignore it. A lot of times we want to ignore it because that journey or path that we want to take is a high risk. But with high risk comes with high reward. My journey, my path brought me to traveling all around the world to different countries. Something called me. It kept speaking to me to I wanted to visit villages. I wanted to stay with the people. I wanted to see what it was really like to see the world from somebody else's point of view. Like this is not a vacation. Because I'm traveling the world, I've met so many people across the world. I've helped so many people. And now I can call all these friends, these people, my friends and my family. It's been amazing so far. I've traveled over 20 different countries, stayed in so many different villages. I've been helping schools, kids across the world, man. And I can honestly say that this path and this journey is part of me. It's part of what I do. It's part of who I am. And I'll never change this for nobody. A lot of people take these vacations, but I'm there for the people. I'm there to discover, why is it that we think we're so different across the world when in reality, we're all the same. We're the same in a lot of ways, but people just live differently. People have different values. People have different beliefs, different systems, but core values we all agree on across the world, no matter the religion, no matter the race, no matter what the difference we may look like physically. Most people are actually good people on the inside. That's what I've discovered. We think there's bad people. We think these countries are dangerous. But a lot of times, nobody's ever been to these countries and never spoke to these people and never even lived with them. I've lived with these people. I've traveled across the world. This one thing alone, I try to get people to do. If it's not your journey, if it's not your calling, don't do it. But instead of going on a vacation, I suggest finding a small village somewhere in the world, going there and actually living with the people and see what it is that they value. Because what we value and what other people value is totally different, when we should be valuing the little things. It's the little things that count. It's the little things that's important. The little things go such a long way, no matter where you're at in the world. And I can honestly say that it's been the most fulfilling journey and path that I've ever taken. I didn't ignore my instinct. I took a lot of risks, but a lot of those risks came nothing but with reward. Now, there have been some hard times where I was like, oh man, I don't know how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to make all this happen. But I did it anyway. I just had the courage to do it, and courage is very important. Now, along this journey and this path that I've been on, like I say, you cannot ignore it. I've learned new languages. Like I said before, I've met new friends. I have people I could call my family now. I've traveled in parts of the world that people are mostly scared to go to. And honestly, I can honestly say it's safer in most of these places than it is here in America. I've seen the schools, I've seen the kids, I've seen the families, I've seen the men, the women, how they treat people, how they greet. It's good to be cultured. Most people think they're cultured when they're really not. If you really haven't been anywhere in the world and actually stayed with different cultures and lived different people and spoke their language, you're not as cultured as what you think. That's the sad part about it. You think you know what it is just because you see it on TV, but in reality, you don't know anything unless you experience it. There's still a lot I have to experience, and I'm still on that journey now. Like I said, this is a lifestyle page. It's J-Rock Living. Follow your journey, follow your path. Don't ignore your intuition or your instincts. Bigger risk, bigger reward. Each one, teach one.